Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm French Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up in the United States. And today I'm going to share with you how to do a chicken wire like window so it looks like the chicken wire, and many little tips on this card here. So first thing, I'm going to share with you how I done my window, the chicken wire on the window. First thing you want to do is use a scrap paper. I'm using the grid paper in the back there. You're going to need that. It's a must because you're going to, and this one it's various scrap here. It's, you're going to use Stays On. Now, my best thing to use for this is going to be two-sided tape. So what I do, I put two-sided tape, one piece here, one piece there. And then you're going to take the window sheet, and that is just cut with regular paper trimmer. And you can get that through my online store. I'm going to have all the link of the supplies that I'm using below. You're going to have the direct link. Now, I like to place that about midway here for a big stamp set. So I would place that there. Now, when you use the big background stamps, you're going to take this and you're going to, the best thing, let me reverse this here. I'm skipping an important step. Okay, we're going to put this here. And I wanted to do the window first because the window with the Stays On gets sticky a bit and you wanted to let it dry. It don't take long, but on window it stays sticky for a bit. Now, you would use Stays On, okay? I just going to use Memento here to get quick. So in that, now you're going to place this here, stamp this. Now you got the way that you see how you line that up. So you know what? Let me use another piece here. So you can go ahead and line that up straight with the edge of the chicken wire. Right now I did it as straight as can be. That's pure luck, but sometimes you won't be that straight. So you take your paper, and then you line that up straight with the chicken wire. Never mind the line of this. It's just it happened I was super lucky. Then you're going to ink your stamp with Stays On. Stamp, open up, and keep on inking and stamping till you get the perfect window. Okay, let's remove this. Now that we got this, the next step, I like to use heavy Whisper white cardstock for this one. And it doesn't matter if you want your card horizontal or vertical. You want to cut it on the long way. So that means 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5 1/2. And the reason why, you're going to take your die. Here we go. This is here. And I'm going to add all the measurement of that. You're going to take this, make sure you open your card, then run it through your cutting machine. Now you're going to have this part. I took a piece of press petal designer series paper that looked like the wood, and I glue it on top of a heavy Whisper white cardstock because I want it thicker. I'm looking, oh, here it is. I want it thicker than just the designer series paper, and I use the heavy Whisper white. So you're going to glue your piece of paper on top. Now, with the same size that you cut this, you want to cut this one. So let's back up the bus. First, you want to cut the frame, okay? So you're going to cut your frame, remove this, because you cannot cut all these layers. Now, you're going to put your frame, your piece of wood here, your frame. Now you're going to be able to line it up in the machine. Run it through the machine, okay? Now what's going to happen when you run it through the machine, it won't cut all the way because like I said, you get still extra because it's double stitch. you're going to have this here. So the front of your card is going to be this, but it's just partial that cut. Now you're going to take back your card, take the same size framelit, and now you can put it right at the same spot. You're going to twist it or push it, and you're going to feel those little stitch going in the groove. So now when you know that it's all set straight, it's all in the groove, you're going to run it back in your big shot, then you're going to have your window. It sounds a little bit complicated. It's not. Let me back up here. And so number one, you glue your designer series paper on heavy Whisper cardstock. You decide on the size of the window you want, and then you're going to cut this. Boom, it's cut. Remove this. Now you're going to take the opening of this. I'm going to put this in the back so it makes more sense. Now you're going to line this up back at the top, so make sure it's all straight. You're going to feel the groove of this on the top and bottom here or side. Now you're going to run this through the big shot again. Remove this, and you get this, but it don't pull out easily. So you will put back the same size frame, and you see all those little stitch. That's what I'm saying. You're going to feel it when you're right in the groove, because that gives you exactly where you want your window, because you want a perfect match. Now you're going to run it back through the machine, and now boom, it remove. Okay, get you covered there. Now we're going to take our frame, or not our frame, but our window. I had stuff there. Here we go. And before we glue this, though, we want to decide which way we're going to do our card. So do I want it this way, or do I want it this way? And in this case, I want it this way. So it's no right and wrong. I had stamped my chicken on a piece of white for a layer inside, and I dropped something on my layer, so I'm going to glue this. So you can stamp directly on another piece of Whisper White, because if you use blends color, see it go through. So you would have to add a layer. So you would put your piece of paper here, close this, and then decide where you're going to stamp it. Okay, and then color it and then glue it, because if not, you're going to have that in the back of your card. But in my case, I did a hoop. So now I'm going to take glue dots. I don't want to pop the chicken up just because it's inside and I got the window and so on. Now I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to put my little chicken there. Now I'm going to use the stamp set Sending Love, and I thought and this is all with the bird of feather, Sending Love, and I'm going to stamp that with I'm going to use Memento, and the reason why I want it really to show good, I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to use marker, not a blend, because the blend go through, right? So I'm going to use a marker, and I'm going to just outline that a little bit. So I'm just going to go on top, follow the writing there. So it's going to give me a shadow of the red too. And these I just go on the outside. Here we go. So now it popped that up a little bit more. Okay, now we know this go perfectly there. We add to add our window sheet. The best thing that I can say for that, we're going to put two-sided tape, tear and tape. Put that there. Here. Oops, come back here. So you want to cover this. Here we go. Now let's remove that tear and tape. I want to make sure here that it's not on the side there. Here we go. And now we're going to glue our window next. And I think the chicken wire stamp set, it doesn't matter if you put it vertical or horizontal. I was looking at that wire. I think it don't matter. Maybe a farmer gonna tell me, no, 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 that's wrong. Okay, now take this here. Let's open this up so it's very flat. And the window, I put 5 1/4 by 4, so it don't go all to the edge. So just a little border there. It won't show. So here we go. Press that. I just want to make sure that it was straight. Okay, that looked pretty straight. It's easy to line up with the chicken wire. That looked pretty good. Now we're going to take our border, our frame here, and we're going to add you know what, we need, I'm going to put, again, I thought to use Tombow, but this is going to be better. So I'm going to use my, I like Tombow because it gives me the chance to move. But on window sheet, it takes too long to dry the Tombow and it slide. And so this year, it's going to be permanent. So we're going to have to be very careful when we put our framing around because it's exactly the width of the card. But I think that I get a little trick for this. So let's remove this. So that's gonna look just like you use chicken wire, but really it's that window sheet that help us to get that fun card. Okay, so if you put this down, doesn't matter which side, just make sure it's reinforced good there. And now I have to make sure, you know what, I'm going to check the back of it because my top and bottom can be different. See, I would have been wrong. So you want to make sure you get the right, okay, so this one here go at this end. So you want that, very important. I could have a big fiasco here. Now I'm going to put that at the top. That don't seem right. Well, did I flip? I must have flipped it without, oh yeah, because it's backwards. Oh yeah. So this is the front you want. So really it should be, you want to test it this way. You want to test that you get the white in the back, okay? Because when you bring it up, this will go in the front. Oh my goodness. See, we learned all that by making sometimes little mistake. So that looked very lovely there. Gonna slide it down. See, I just slide, slide, slide. So if you use Tombow, then you can slide it and it's so much easier. Just leave it aside to let it dry. How cute is this? And I cut some hearts from that is meant to be the Stitch Art die. And I'm gonna put, I thought to put that right at the top there, and I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna use glue dot too. So my glue dots are here. Very simple. I'm not, oh no, I got one more thing. I use a piece of Early Espresso, and I use 2 dies. So this and this. So it was a piece 5.5 by 4, I think. I put those 2 dies together, run it through the Big Shot. So then I'm saving this for another card. I'm saving this for another card. And now I got the trim for my chicken coop there. So that I'm going to use Tombow, absolutely. So use a liquid glue, and you're going to see why. I think when you get little piece to glue, or piece that have to match exactly, it's so much easier, the liquid glue, because it gives you a chance to move it around if you're not just right. Now I want to make sure I don't put some on my window. If it happens you get some glue on your window, just use a wet paper towel and wipe it off. Okay, I get some on my hand. That's always a bonus when you do a project. See how much that add? I get something here. I think it's a granite there. Now, we're going to see how much that little border adds so much. And I think I'm just going to put that right here. I thought at the top, but it's going to be too busy. And I had a second one. Yeah, I'm going to put the second one too, I think. No, I just want one. Maybe I want to put the other one here. Nope. Sometimes less it's more. So that's what I'm saying right now. Less it's more. So voila, my friends. So now you know how to do your chicken wire, the window there that it looked like. See, I get that. Here we go. That you get, it looked just like a chicken wire, but really you get that window there. So fun card. Also, I did a bunch of wobbler card with this. I'm going to have the link at the end of this video. See the one here? This is a wobbler with the same chicken, just color in different color. So I will have that video at the end. So this is it for now, my friend. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoy making it. Till next time, happy stamping. And again, direct link below to get all the supplies to make this card, including the window sheet and everything. Bye-bye for now.